Hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Beast Mysteries. It's been a really busy week, so I haven't been able to upload much, but I'm getting back into it right now. I've been out filming stuff for Expedition Sasquatch 3, so I've been really busy trying to keep up with everything, keeping up with the messages, but I promise I'll get back to everything soon. Before I get into today's topic, I want to give a shout out to Ben Walgate. He has a really sweet YouTube channel called 401 Files. I'll put a link in the description below, you can check it out. He's into a lot of similar things that I'm into, has an interest in the Bigfoot topic, but mostly he's into like the UFO and alien phenomenon. And his channel's really awesome. He goes out into the woods and does a lot of bushcraft stuff, and I'd highly recommend checking out his channel and subscribing. His work is really well done, really high quality, and he's gonna have a lot of good stuff coming, so check that out. Today's video, the PEGUIS Backroad Sasquatch sighting. This is from 2007, March 4th, 2007, so it's quite a while ago. Shot on a standard definition home video camera, so as per usual, quality's low. The father and son are driving down a back road near PEGUIS, Manitoba, and before he was able to get the camera running, it said that the creature walked across the road in front of them, and it was really far away. So by the time the camera was on, the creature was already across the road and kind of walking behind this hill that you see in the video, moving towards the tree line. It comes out of the one side of the hill and moves towards the trees, and it's a tall, black, upright being walking on two legs, and you can tell it's an upright being. I mean, there's no arguing that. And it looks to me like it has the typical Sasquatch arm sway that you see in like the Patterson footage. But because the quality of the video is so low, we can't pick up any details really. Like, you can't see any facial features, you can't see really how long the hair is. It looks relatively short, but it's hard to tell. The creature stops at the tree line, and it's as if it's looking up at something, and then it eventually moves on and out of sight. And yeah, no, it's very interesting, and I'll post the link to the original video in the description below. You guys can have a look at it and tell me what you think. I actually haven't seen this footage until a couple weeks ago is when I first checked it out, and I didn't even know it existed until Ken Walker told me about it. But yeah, Manitoba actually has a few reports, and it's interesting because you don't really hear much from out there. It's mostly just from the Rocky Mountains, the Pacific Northwest, and I don't know, those are the popular areas here. But Manitoba has a few good reports, and actually a couple years before this PEGUIS tape came out, in 2005 there was a piece of footage shot in Manitoba as well. There was a apparent Bigfoot creature walking along a riverbank. And I'll post a clip here, you can check it out. It's incredibly low quality, it's even worse than the PEGUIS tape, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bigfoot. It is an image shot by a home video camera. Blurry, shaky, shot from hundreds of yards away. But this mysterious image in the wilderness has captured the imaginations of scientists, journalists, and ordinary people across the globe.
I started recording it. I tried zooming in, and I don't know, it didn't really hit me at first, I guess you can say. All I seen was just this figure. I knew it couldn't be a man. It's a little too large to be a man.
It's incredibly low quality, it's even worse than the PEGUIS tape. And I do remember when this first came out, I saw it on TV. And it was big news in Canada. Like, I definitely remember seeing that on TV when it first happened. Manitoba's full of wilderness. You know, there's a lot of space up there, lots of forests and lake country. And it would be a good place to hide if you're a creature, you know? People are spread out pretty thin in Manitoba. So yeah, back to the PEGUIS tape. The father and son were driving down the road. They were headed out to cut firewood. And about 400 yards in front of them, a creature walks across the road, and the dad's telling his boy to grab his camcorder and start filming. So Apparently, as they continued on, they stopped there and yelled out into the forest, you know, yelling, "Who's there? Who's there?" And there was no response. So, very interesting. They didn't stop to look for tracks. It's stated in the description of the video that they didn't feel it was important at the time, and I'm not assuming these people are, you know, hardcore enthusiasts on the Bigfoot topic. They're just your everyday person. And chances are they're not going to be thinking of tracks in that instance. You know, they just saw the creature and they got it on video, so they're probably pretty excited about that, if it's legitimate. So let me know what you guys think about this PEGUIS video. I'm going to try to upload more regularly this week, probably every second day or so. I also wanted to say to my patrons, if you haven't got a notification yet, the new exclusive video for you is on Patreon now, so check that out. I'll put a link below. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Mountain Beast Mysteries, and we'll see you next time.